Hi! As you can see, I'm back in the kitchen, and today I'm going to be making something I really like. Chili! It looks really good. Okay, so actually I have made this before, so it's not really trying a recipe, but I'm really excited because today I pretty much have all the ingredients, except for a few, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. Okay, so the first step here is to chop the onion, red pepper, and garlic. I didn't have red pepper, I got a green pepper, but I figured those are so close, it really doesn't make a difference. So I'm just gonna go do that. And look at that perfection. I am getting good at this. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, so now it's time to start the actual cooking. Here it says, put your pan on the hob over medium heat, add the oil until it's hot, then add the onions and cook until they're soft, about 5 minutes. Okay, there are the onions cooking away and the heat is on medium. Well, I think those onions are looking sufficiently soft, so next step. Okay, so the next step is to tip in the garlic and the red pepper, or in this case, the green pepper. That's done. You know, like, this is just a repetition of what I did last time when I was making soup. Like, exactly the same steps are going on. That's a little bit dodgy, if you ask me. Okay, so now it says, add in 1 heaped teaspoon of hot chili powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I don't have paprika, so I'm just gonna be using turmeric, because that's like spicy-ish, right? I'm just gonna use that. In goes the chili, cumin, turmeric. Give it a good mix. Look at that. It smells so good. Also, is it just me or does cumin smell so good? Oh my god. So after about 5 minutes, you're supposed to add in the minced beef and just like cook it in there a little bit. And there's the meat. By the way, look at the bottom of the pan. It's like burnt. And that's not how it started, so I don't even know where it went wrong, but something happened. Well, it's getting pretty brown now, so I think I can move on to the next step, which is making the sauce. Crumble 1 beef stock cube into 300 milliliters of hot water. You really need to do that. Can't you just add them separately? It's gonna get mixed up in there anyway. Once again, estimating 300 milliliters, probably about a cup. And I didn't have beef broth, so here's like a chicken cube, which it won't focus on, but yeah, there it goes. And I guess we mix it around now, crush it. That's looking kind of gross. Some stuff floating around in some water, but keep an open mind. It's gonna look good later, right? I hope so. So now it's time to open 1 can of chopped tomatoes and add these in as well. Tip in half a teaspoon of dried marjoram. Squirt in about 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Okay, well there's 3 problems for me right there because I don't have any of those things. I have a can of whole tomatoes, so I'm gonna use that instead of the chopped. I'm not sure what marjoram is. Isn't that like oregano? It's probably oregano, so I'm just gonna add in some Italian herbs, just like a mix. And I don't have tomato puree, so I'm going to be using tomato ketchup. Here goes the tomato. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Here we've got some Italian herbs. Come on. Yes. And finally some beautiful Heinz tomato ketchup right there. Ugh. I should probably like break up these whole tomatoes since they weren't supposed to be whole tomatoes. Mix it all around. So far it's not looking very edible, but you know, probably gonna look fine in about half an hour. Crossing my fingers. Okay, so now is the time when you're supposed to simmer it gently and bring the whole thing to a boil, put a lid on the pan, and leave it for 20 minutes. So this is my cue to go make myself a cup of tea. Okay, so it's been probably about 20 minutes. I have no idea, I don't have a clock. And according to the recipe, the mixture is supposed to be looking thick, moist, and juicy. So let's see how it's doing. Oh, okay. Well, it's still simmering. Would you call that thick, moist, and juicy? I think it's pretty thick. I mean, like, is it moist? more like drowning, to be honest. If you were in that much water, you wouldn't be moist, you'd be drowning to death. I guess it looks alright. Time for the next step. Bring on the beans, it says that here. So it says drain and rinse 1 can of red kidney beans, which is this. I actually have that. And stir them into the chili pot, bring to boil again. It has a special tip here. It says stir in a small piece of chocolate when you add the beans. Any plain dark chocolate will do. So I got me some of this Dove dark chocolate. Oh yeah, that was good. So there go the beans. Rinse them out a little bit. Look at that, it's like bean juice down there. Just adding that to the pan. And my small piece of chocolate, which is going right in there as well. Gotta mix it all up. Look at all the colors in there, it's looking very festive. Okay, so now we're almost done with the chili. Now we just have to leave it to boil for about another 10 minutes and then season it and then leave it to cool. Apparently you need to leave it to stand so that flavors can like mingle. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and I guess it's time to season that. As usual, I don't know how to season, so I just put everything I have right there and I'm just gonna add all of that. Salt, pepper, garlic, more Italian herbs, weird yellow powder, weird sauce, and more cumin, because why not? I love that stuff. Yes, look at that, look at that. It smells so good. Just knowing I have to wait for it to stand and mingle before I can eat it, it's just kind of heartbreaking, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the heat and let it stand for a while. Okay, so there it is, the chili, and I put some rice next to it because it said served with rice, so I made some rice. Well, is there any way to plate chili that doesn't make it look like someone threw up on a plate? I don't think so, but it smells really good. Okay, so I got like a big spoon with some rice and some chili, so I get the full experience. Okay, let's go. It's kind of salty, which might be because I just poured some random seasonings in there and didn't really taste it. The texture is good. It's like a tiny bit spicy and I kind of like that. The taste of the pepper is pretty strong and I don't really like pepper, but you know, I can get over that. It's actually pretty good. Okay, let's get to the rating. I would rate this chili, well, as it is now, I would definitely rate it 7 out of 10 stars. From experience, this chili tends to taste better like after you reheat it a couple times, which makes it like the perfect food because you only need to put in the energy to make it once and you can eat for like a week. So it's 7 out of 10 for now, and the rating will probably go up over the next week as I start eating the leftovers. Yeah, I think it worked out. Okay, that's all for today. Bye!